Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future tips. Let's get into it. Here's how you can easily ace your driving test and walk in feeling calm, focused and ready. Number 1. Understand the test format inside out. The first thing you should do, and a lot of learners skip this, is to familiarize yourself with how the driving test actually works. When we're unsure of what's coming, our minds tend to fill in the blanks with the worst case scenarios. That's just how anxiety works. But when you know exactly what to expect, the fear starts to shrink. So take a little time to understand the driving portion of the test. It'll usually involve general driving through different traffic environments like residential areas, main roads, roundabouts, and maybe even highways. At least one maneuver like parking or turn in the road. And also independent driving, where you'll be asked to follow road signs or a sat nav for a few minutes without constant instructions. When you know the structure of the test, none of it will feel like a surprise. That confidence gives you a massive edge. Number 2. Practice with purpose, not just time. Here's a big one. A lot of learners think the more hours you drive, the better you'll be. And while experience does help, it's not just about how much time you spend behind the wheel, it's how you use that time. Think of your driving practice like going to the gym. If you just walk around lifting random weights without any focus, you might not get the results you want. But if you go in with a plan like, okay, today I'm focusing on roundabouts, you're more likely to see improvement. So ask yourself, what am I struggling with? What parts of driving make me feel unsure? And what situations do I avoid? If you're uncomfortable with merging, practice in areas where traffic flow varies. If reversing stresses you out, work on it in different scenarios, with parked cars around, on narrow streets or uphill. Also, ask your instructor to run mock tests. They'll simulate the pressure of the real thing and help you build the mental strength to stay calm under test conditions. Treat those mock tests seriously, not to scare yourself, but to build resilience. Practice with intention will save you time, money, and stress, and help you pass sooner. Number 3. Drive like a responsible driver, not just a test taker. This one is subtle, but it's a big deal. Yes, the examiner wants to see if you can do a 3-point turn. Yes, they want to know if you can park. But more importantly, they want to see if you're safe and aware. So you need to start thinking like someone who owns that car, not someone who's just borrowing it for the test. That means checking your mirrors often, especially before signaling, changing speed or direction, signaling early and making sure it's clear to everyone around you, not rushing, staying within speed limits, especially around schools or narrow roads, watching out for pedestrians, cyclists, and motorbikes, and reacting smoothly, not abruptly. Being calm when someone else makes a mistake, road rage or panic doesn't help you. Just keep your cool and focus on your actions. Examiners notice when you're thinking ahead, anticipating hazards, and showing maturity behind the wheel. Even if you make a small mistake, they are more likely to forgive it if they can see that you are in control and making smart decisions. Number 4. Get really comfortable with maneuvers. Let's be honest, maneuvers are where many people got stuck. You could be the smoothest driver on the open road, but if you panic during a parallel park, it can mess up your confidence. So the key here is repetition and, more importantly, understanding the logic behind the moves. Here's what you want to get good at. Reverse parking into a bay. Use your mirrors, go slow, and line it up in your head before moving. Parallel parking. Start by practicing with cones or using lots with empty spaces. Break it into steps and get a feel for how your car turns. For 3 point turns, don't rush it. It's okay to take more than 3 points if needed, as long as you're in control. The biggest mistake people make during maneuvers is rushing or trying to impress the examiner. Don't. Take your time. Use your mirrors, look around, make adjustments. They're not judging you on how fast you can park. They're judging whether you can do it safely, under pressure, and with confidence. Number 5. Get your mind right before the test. Here's the truth. Most test failures happen not because people can't drive, but because nerves get in the way. And I get it, I've been there. The night before my test, I was overthinking everything. What if I stall? What if I forget to signal? What if I blank out? But what helped me was changing my mindset. Start by visualizing yourself passing. Not in a cheesy way, but seriously, picture yourself finishing the test, the examiner turning to you with a smile and saying, "Congratulations, you passed." That image calms the nerves and makes it more achievable. Breathe, because deep breathing calms your body and slows your heart rate. Don't be obsessed over one mistake. The examiner doesn't expect perfection. One stall doesn't mean it's over. Regain your composure and move on. Focus on each moment, not the end result. Just drive, one turn at a time, and one decision at a time. The best drivers are present, not perfect. Number 6. Game plan for test day. Alright, test day. Here's how to make it smooth as possible. Get a good night's sleep. I know you might be anxious, but rest really matters. Being tired makes you more likely to make silly mistakes. Eat something light but filling. You don't want to be driving on an empty stomach or feeling sluggish. Arrive early. Give yourself time to settle in, breathe, and also get in the zone. Use the bathroom, seriously, even if you think you don't need it. Warm up with your instructor if possible. Have a short lesson just before the test, like 20 to 30 minutes prior, to shake off the nerves and get your reflexes sharp. You want to go into the test feeling calm, focused, and ready, not rushed or distracted. Number 7. After the test. No matter how it goes, give yourself credit for making it this far. If you pass, amazing, congratulations. Let's celebrate that. If not, it's not the end of the world. Many great drivers fail once or twice. Sometimes it's the nerves, sometimes it's just, bad luck. Either way, use it as a fuel to get even better next time. The important thing is don't give up. So there you have it, a real honest breakdown of how to ace your driving test step by step. If this video helped you, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me what part of the test makes you nervous or what helped you pass if you've already done it. We are all learning together, and your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Good luck with your test, and remember, you're more ready than you think. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.